mean, but I'm saying like every artist talks about PR. Let's get it.
Good. Everything good? Okay.
Yep.
All in audio experience.
All in audio experience, Fantom Aftermath. We got the mastermind in the building.
Mastermind.
The guy behind it all.
Yep.
We got to give you your flowers real
Yep.
quick. We got PR in the building.
In the building.
This is our first time meeting you, bro.
It is, man. It's a pleasure.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, it's hard to get in touch with this guy right here. Everybody talks about PR.
He's actually pretty quick to respond, though, bro.
I mean, but I'm saying like every artist talks about PR.
Yeah,
I was
bro.
like, man, we gotta talk to him.
We got to give you your flowers, man, because you take care of folks. Like you've been handling a lot of the mixing and mastering for a lot of my guys, man, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's all about the artists. I wouldn't have a job without them.
For sure, and you are an artist too. So
I am an artist. I am I like, a musician. Not just a producer, not just an engineer. I know the notes. I know accidentals. I know the theory. I know all that stuff, and that comes into play with the engineering and what makes me stand out. I believe from somebody who is well educated in engineering, but might not be in the music realm. And so I feel like that makes me that gets me a connection with these artists because essentially production and engineering is translating.
Okay.
So what you're doing is these artists have these thoughts in their heads. They know what the sound is, what they want it to be. And you have to make it translatable to the audience.
Facts.
It's
like the medium. You're the medium, and it's that goes in a lot of different ways. Because like me, as in we got a lot of business and stuff as far as like media, but like I have these things in my head, and I can't draw, but I have like these pictures in my head that I want to get out and put on graphics, this, that, and the other. And so like you need mediums in different so that's dope. That's really dope.
No
like
doubt,
we appreciate
yeah.
that.
No, it's exactly like that. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. So give us like the backstory. How did you even start to do this and become the guy that everybody goes through within this music thing? How did you start your music?
In Huntsville, because you're like Huntsville's guy.
Hey, and that's serious because Huntsville's growing and it's becoming a major role. We're the #1 city, largest city in Alabama.
Yeah.
And to be growing along with this city and making a mark is it's more than fulfilling to me.
Mm-hmm.
So how I got started with all this, just like any other guy with a computer, I got my mom's old computer. I got my little Logitech speakers and all that stuff.
Okay.
Through trial and error, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. How do I make it work? Oh, accidentally stumbled across this. I'm going to keep that. But anyway, I made a quick come up with a guy with Lucas Breeze and Dynamite Kid. And I know a lot of the younger folk here are not as familiar with Dynamite Kid. But Dynamite Kid, when he was in his bag, I'm talking about this guy was on something. Everybody in the city loved this guy. And no lie, man, I made his beats for him. I engineered him, and that's what essentially got my name. Now, what happened, and the dude, bless him, man. Shout out to Dynamite Kid. I hope you're watching this, man, because I miss you, man. You're doing dope things, and I hope all is well with you. But moving on, this dude, he brought me good things. He brought, he promised a check. I got a check, and it wasn't from his pocket. It was from sales,
Yeah.
Anyway, moving forward, fast forward to going to California and being a complete shithead individual. Guys, do not do drugs, okay? All right, so let me tell you all about that. I'm not going to go into detail, but you meet some bad people, you meet some good people, but you get around that bad. All right, it's been a long night, but you get around that bad crowd, and it's true, you become almost what you surround yourself with.
Thanks.
So I ended up losing a lot of money being out there. It depressed me. It took me back to ground zero. Not just because I lost money, but also because I left Huntsville to go to a completely unfamiliar place, to not get a name out there. Yeah, I did work with some big name people out there for a brief amount of time, but I fucked it up. It was my own fault. So anyway, moving forward, I immediately left California, got my job back here at Huntsville Airport, and worked there, continuously. But while I'm doing that, I picked up my computer. Someone gave me a pep talk. I was like, all right, let's do this thing. 2-3 years later, I'm bringing in clients. Like they're wanting the sound. They're wanting this sound. I'm starting to read them. I'm starting to understand this. That's when engineering became a love and production became a passion, more like a hobby instead. And that's why we're here today, is because I get to take the time after working so hard on other people's tracks and, tracks that I completely enjoy, but, it doesn't necessarily come from my heart. I'm translating still. Now, I don't have to translate for anyone anymore. I just speak what's in my mind and I let it out. So now we're here and we're at my show, Fantom Aftermath, a reflection of Fantom Fest last year and a manifestation of the Fantom Fest we're going to have September 10th.
The series.
Right.
It's coming.
So it's been a long path, man. It's been a struggle, but ultimately a success.
Man, that's inspirational. Like the accountability in that too, because not everybody, majority of us, like let's not even like, just can't be like, I fucked that up. Like you want to point, but I fucked that up. Because like it takes a lot, but once you get on the other side of that, we seeing all the success you having, man. That's inspirational. Because like you doing it, like that's why we giving you flowers, man. Because like everybody is like, yeah, PR did that for me. Yeah, PR got me here. PR got us here. Like I hit PR up. That's why I was like,
PR got us here.
PR got us here, man. He took care of us. Like that's why I'm like, bro, believe like you're seeing right now. Like we definitely got to give you your flowers, man.
I appreciate that, man. And I'm glad that y'all asked me that question, because I really need people to know this didn't happen overnight.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Nothing does. And look, I just hope you continue to grow even larger than you are now, like global. And
wow, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Because a lot of people, I appreciate you. I appreciate this, man. You're the GOAT. You're this. And that's by all means. I'm not trying to, do this. These are things I hear and stuff. But what you just said actually meant something, because when you want somebody, you want to see them flourish. You want to see them grow. It's just like me with the artists. I tell people, Fantom Airwaves, my studio, the ultimate like Godfather company that I have, that runs the Fantom series events and all that stuff, is not a label. I'm not here to hold these artists back. I'm not here to put a contract on their name and say, you can't do this and you can't do this, you can't do this. My job is to get them signed. I'm a bridge, I'm a pathway. So not only did that mean a lot to me, but I related to it because that's what I want for each artist. I want it for you guys. I want it for everybody who has a passion. And if I can help it, I'm going to do it.
For sure. So what do you have planned for yourself as far as your artistry, as far as your music? That you can give us,
No, and there's not really much to it. We're going to continue these Fantom series events. I kind of like how it keeps me occupied in a sense. But Fantom series events, if anyone's unfamiliar with that, it's just I hold 2 major events a year. One being Fantom Fest, a festival, much larger show, free event, completely free for the public to come and enjoy the music that we make. And then obviously we're here at Aftermath, which is what it means, the aftermath, Sure. So in the future, I see myself, I'm banking on one of these artists to like take off, man. Like, and I'm going to stay where I'm at. I'll travel, I'll do all that stuff. And I used to travel all the time when I was younger. I've been to every major city in the U.S. Multiple times. Hopping on a flight was no problem. And it all comes back to Huntsville. I tell you, I fucking hate New York traffic. San Francisco, dirty.
It's dirty as hell.
I still haven't been, man.
Happy he said it too.
Yo, man, I'm talking about homeless man poop on the fucking sidewalk and
everywhere.
Yo,
it's worse than like damn.
Yeah, it's old turds.
I'm not a fan of San Francisco. Sorry, San Francisco.
You're not the first person to say that.
Yeah.
Like, somebody told me there's a lot of hills. They were like, they don't fuck with San. I was like,
well,
damn.
that's California, but at the same time, and with respect to California, I also had a bad time there, so I associate California with negative, thoughts. So
Your California is my New Amsterdam.
oh God, oh man, but yeah, no, it's just I'm hoping one of these artists make it. Obviously, I have a plan of my own, and it's just to get better at this engineering and to become a truly dubbed by all labels around a master engineer
Sure.
and a dope producer. But
Sure. That's dope, bro. Dreams. Love it. Love it. Goals
always
and
gotta
dreams.
have them, man.
Oh,
Man.
man.
So we got to get a full-fledged. We got to get a whole hour with him in the future.
Yes.
And
Anytime.
Now that we know PR,
Yeah, we officially know PR. We're those guys now. Like we know PR now for sure.
so yeah, we appreciate you coming on,
Absolutely.
helping us out to even be sitting right here right now. So
And speaking of sitting, man, this feels fucking great. I've been on my feet all fucking day.
Be like that. You working
I didn't
right now.
notice until I sat down. I was like, oh shit. I could do this for a little longer, man. But hey, I'm sorry I interrupted, but I just
No, I
wanted
was
to
just
say-
saying plug anything you want to plug. If you got any, what I'm saying, all that good
Well,
stuff.
first off, before I do the plugs, what I was going to say to the audience here that's watching, thank you for having me on this show. Thank you for being at my show. Thank you for all that you're doing. And like I said earlier, I only wish success upon you guys.
Thanks.
With that being said, find me at SPR Kane, and that's Kane. So if I got to spell it out for you again, it'd be SPRKANE. Okay?
Hooked on phonics.
Yep. So, all social media, you can find me. Check out my company, Fantom Airwaves. That's Phantom with an F and Airwaves, not Airways. I'm not a airline.
I'm
Thank you.
fucking
waves.
wavy, bro. Wavy,
you know.
bro.
So, yeah. So check us out. Follow us on Phantom. But follow me as well, and follow these guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You better be.
you better be.
You better be, man.
Shit, if you're watching this.
Yes. All right, man. But for sure, man, we appreciate you for coming through, man. We wish a bunch of success on you. We know what's coming, bro. We can see it.
For y'all.
But All In Audio Experience is another one.
All in, all out, baby.
All in audio experience.
Shit goes in. I fuck with that.